U.S. Citizenship, Naturalization Interview, with applicant Walker. A mock interview, based on actual experience.
Good afternoon. Do you want to read the questions, or do you want me to read it to you?
Please read the questions, officer.
Please listen to these questions and answer each of them. Have you been in close contact with anyone known to have COVID-19 in the last 14 days?
No.
Have you attended a party or large gathering within the last 14 days?
No, I have not.
Do you have any symptoms of coronavirus with cough, fever, or difficulty breathing?
No.
Have you been directed to self-quarantine or self-isolate by a healthcare provider within the last 14 days?
No, I have not.
When you're inside the building, follow signs and directions on where you need to walk, stand, and sit. You can now enter the facility.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your USCIS appointment letter and ID, please.
This is my green card and my USCIS appointment letter.
Remove all your things and place them on the belt. Walk through the metal detector. Please pick up your belongings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take the elevator to the second floor, and a customer service representative will help you out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon. How may I assist you?
I came here for my U.S. citizenship naturalization interview.
What time is your U.S. citizenship naturalization interview?
My appointment is at 1:30 p.m.
Can I see your USCIS interview appointment letter and ID?
This is my permanent resident card and my USCIS I-797C letter.
Here's your number attached to the USCIS appointment letter and ID. We'll call you once your naturalization interview is ready. Kindly take a seat in the waiting area.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Olivia. I'm Michael Miller. I am the immigration officer who will conduct your naturalization interview today.
Hello, officer.
It's good that you're here on time. Are you ready for your U.S. citizenship naturalization interview?
I think I am well prepared for my naturalization interview. Yes, I had studied a lot, especially the civics test.
That's good. Please follow me. Please stay where you are right now, and remain standing. You can just place your belongings next to your chair. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you, officer.
Not a problem. Please wait here for a few minutes. Thank you for waiting. Do you need to go to the restroom before we start?
No, officer. Thank you.
Please try to make yourself comfortable as much as possible. Let's discuss about your eligibility first. May I know why you want to become a U.S. citizen?
I like the freedom that American people enjoy, and I believe in the U.S. Constitution.
Please tell me how you received your USCIS green card.
I came to the United States as a student first, with a student visa. After I graduated my master's in economics degree, I was offered a job. I got my USCIS green card through my workplace that sponsored it.
May I see your USCIS green card, passports, and any state-issued ID?
My green card, passport and ID.
So, are you eligible to become an American citizen?
I'm a U.S. permanent resident, with a USCIS green card, for about 6 years. I had a straight and continuous residence, for about 6 years before the date of filing my Form N-400. I can read, write, and speak English, and I'm a person of a good moral character.
We will begin with the civics test. So I'll ask up to 10 questions, and I will stop asking questions once you can correctly answer 6. Please tell me if I need to repeat the question for you. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War II.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Separation of powers.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15th.
What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Liberty, pursuit of happiness.
I want to inform you that you passed the civics test. Let's continue with the reading and writing tests. We will start with the writing test. I want you to listen to this sentence that I'll say, and write it down on the digital tablet. The United States has 50 states.
Please say it again, officer.
No problem, I'll say it again. The United States has 50 states. You passed the writing test. Okay, let's continue. Let's proceed to the reading test. Please read the sentence that you can see on the digital tablet.
How many states are there in the United States?
You passed the reading test. Okay, let's move on to the next section, information about you. Can you tell me your full name on your permanent resident card?
My full name is Olivia Walker.
Do you have other names used since birth, like a nickname?
Some of my friends call me Olive.
You can legally change your name today, for free. Do you want me to change it for you?
No, I don't.
So what is your social security number?
724-684254.
Do you have a USCIS online account number?
Yes, I do.
What is your date of birth?
November 20th, 1992.
May I know your country of citizenship or nationality?
Australia.
What is your country of birth?
My country of birth is Australia.
So in case we have to contact you, may I know your phone number?
532-224-8865.
We need to go to the next part. Please tell me your current mailing address.
My address is 415 Hills Road, West Orange, New Hampshire, 76452.
How long have you lived in this address?
For about 4 years.
Are you still staying at this address?
Yes.
Have you lived in another address before?
Yes, I do. My former address was North Village 597 East Drive, New Hampshire 88417.
How many years have you lived in this address?
I stayed there for about 2 years.
Is your mother or father a U.S. citizen?
No.
Were they able to visit you here in the U.S.?
Yes.
Did your parents get married before you turned 18 years old?
Yes, my parents were married before my 18th birthday.
Do you know your ethnicity?
My ethnicity is not Hispanic or Latino. I'm European Australian because of my European ancestry.
Can you tell me your race?
My race is white.
Please tell me your height.
I'm 5 feet and 5 inches tall.
Please tell me the color of your eyes.
The color of my eyes is hazel.
Can you tell me the color of your hair?
The color of my hair is light brown.
Do you know your weight based on pounds?
My weight is 135 pounds.
Are you currently working?
Yes.
Please tell me about your work.
I am presently a professor of economics at Washington University.
So what do you do, as a professor of economics, at Washington University?
I teach courses in microeconomics, finance and international trade. I help students with their economic problem-solving capabilities. I conduct lectures in economics to facilitate student learning and communicate ideas effectively.
Prior to this job, have you worked somewhere else?
No.
Do you attend school as well?
No, officer.
What's the total days, only 24 hours longer, that you spent outside the U.S. for the last 5 years?
I spent 178 total days outside of the United States.
So how many trips have you taken outside the U.S. for the last 5 years?
I was able to have 7 trips outside of the United States.
I assume that most of these trips were family visits, correct?
That's exactly correct.
Are you single, married, divorced, or widowed?
I'm single.
Do you have a child or children?
I don't have any children.
Were you able to tell anyone that you're an American citizen?
No.
Did you register to vote in any U.S. election?
No, never.
Were you a non-U.S. resident on your tax returns since you received your permanent resident card?
No, officer.
Did you bring your IRS and state tax transcripts for the past 5 years?
Yes, I have my IRS and state tax transcripts for the past 5 years.
Can you hand me those documents, please? Have you ever been a prostitute, or procured anyone for prostitution?
No, never.
Did you sell, or smuggle narcotics, or illegal drugs?
No.
Have you ever given fraudulent information to any officer for immigration benefit?
No, I have not.
Did you commit any crime or offense?
No, never.
Were you ever arrested, cited, or detained by any officer?
No.
Have you ever had any title of nobility, or hereditary title in a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent?
No, never.
Do you belong to any organizations or groups?
Yes. I am a member of the Economic USA Association.
Can you tell me more about it?
It's a nonpartisan, non-profit, scholarly association intended to the publication of economics research. I am also a member of the New Hampshire Economics Club.
Please tell me more about it.
The goal of this club is to share economics-related information and opportunities.
Have you ever advocated a violent overthrow of any government?
No, I have not.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of religion, race, political opinion or national origin?
No, officer.
Have you ever used any weapon to hurt any person?
No, never.
Have you ever been deported from the U.S.?
No, I have not.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No, never.
If the law requires it, are you willing to use weapons on behalf of the U.S.?
Yes, I am.
If the law requires it, are you willing to do work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, officer.
Are you willing to support the Constitution and form of government in the United States?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am.
Do you certify under penalty of perjury that you provided complete, true and correct information?
Yes, I do.
Kindly review your application and check if everything is correct.
Of course, I will review it, sir.
Check the spelling of your name and other information. Please tell me if everything is correct.
The spelling of my name, and all of the information that was printed here are correct.
Since all the information is correct, you can now sign it. Congratulations, you've passed all the tests and met all the requirements. I'm recommending that your naturalization application for U.S. citizenship be approved. So once my recommendation is approved, you'll receive a USCIS notice in the mail for your oath ceremony.
Thank you, officer.